A Queens soldier now being remembered as an American hero and a hometown hero. Sergeant Angel Rampersad is among 4 U.S. troops to be killed in the Mideast during the war with Iran. President Trump traveled to Dover Air Force Base in Delaware as the remains of those soldiers arrived home. Dick Brennan is here now with more on the lives lost. Dick.
Well, Christine, among them, as you mentioned, Angel Rampersad of Ozone Park. Her mother didn't want her Angel to join the military at 18 and insisted she go to college. So Rampersad did. She went to John Jay and then joined the military when she was 21. Today, her mother was in Dover, Delaware for the dignified transfer of a young woman and 3 others lost to war. Tonight at Ozone Park, flowers and flags surrounding the home of the family of Sergeant Angel Rampersad, 28 years old, a hero for her nation, but now unimaginable tragedy for her devastated family.
She was faithful to her family and to her friends, and, you know, she was a loving daughter.
Sergeant Rampersad died in an Iranian attack in Jordan, thousands of miles from the neighborhood where she grew up and grew into the woman who was not afraid to defend the freedom of her nation.
She stood up for those who couldn't fight for themselves, a defender, a friend.
Rampersad is among 4 soldiers killed in the past week and returned to U.S. soil, including 30-year-old Michael Swinton of North Carolina, 25-year-old Tyler Feehan of Hawaii, and Isabel Gonzalez, just 19, of Carrollton, Texas. Zuleika Acosta was her best friend.
I feel like right now everyone sees her as a soldier, you know, rightfully so. You know, she fought for this country, but I think people need to recognize that she's still just a teenager.
President Trump was in Dover to receive the remains. Later in Georgia, he recounted how he invited Feehan's family to join him on Air Force One, and they attended an event in the state.
They lost their beautiful son. We're going to Georgia. I said, so if you want, I'll give you a ride on Air Force One. And they said, wow. Wow.
18 U.S. service members have lost their lives during the war. More than 500 others have been wounded. The U.S. and Iran again traded strikes overnight, and President Trump has issued a new threat, warning that every time Iran shoots at a ship in the Strait of Hormuz, the U.S. will bomb and destroy one bridge or power plant. The strait is largely closed, and that has pushed the national gas price average back above $4.
I think by any objective measure, we're worse off than we were before the war.
Now, Sergeant Rampersad's military awards include the Army Commendation Medal, the Army Achievement Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters, the Army Good Conduct Medal, the National Defense Service Medal, and the Army Service Ribbon. Now, that's a hero. Christine.
It certainly is, and it does remind you that it's not just these soldiers that are making this commitment to serve our country, it's their families, too.
And the family's really feeling it tonight.
Dick, thank you.